Hey guys, how's it going? I'm going to do a quick video on the new update that's going to be in effect on February 14th, I believe. There's some really key points into this new rebalance that I think should be addressed and are pretty exciting as well. So I'm pulling up the update page that just got released today. So the obvious one is the executioner. They're gonna, as you can see, take the damage percentage down to 6 or subtract 6% from the hit rate, and the range is going down to 4.5 instead of 4, and the radius from the axe is also getting decreased by 10%. You could see that obviously at the higher level the executioner was just way too powerful. It would just take out so many things. So that's an obvious rebalance that was obviously going to come. I feel like they do that a lot with some of the new cards, as far as like the elite barbarians also did the same thing. They kind of just didn't know what to expect, so they initiated them too high. So that was an obvious update. A couple, or an exciting one, is the poison. So the poison, the duration of the poison is going to 10 seconds instead of 8, and its damage is going to be. So the poison, the duration is going from 8 seconds to 10 seconds, and its damage per second is going to increase by 24. But if you read the description, it's actually not going to do more damage. It's just every whatever they call it, every tick is gonna take 25% more, but the durations of the tick is gonna spread out a little evenly. That's my understanding of it. I guess we'll really see what happens in the update. But hopefully that'll make the poison card a little bit more usable. And in the description you could see that it says that they want to try to replace some of the, or not replace, but an alternative to the fireball. So the one that I'm probably most excited about is the witch damage going up to 6%. Um, that's one of the key cards that I use in my deck, in a couple of my decks. So that's really exciting. Hopefully that'll make me go up a couple more trophy counts. And then also the P.E.K.K.A. They're changing the P.E.K.K.A. from 1 second deploy time to 3 seconds. I mean, they're just trying to make the P.E.K.K.A. more playable. I never really saw the P.E.K.K.A. all that much. Um, Maybe because I was in lower levels when it was actually being used a lot more often. But I mean, I guess now it might be used a little bit more for defense, maybe against giants and uh, golems and high level or high hit point items. So that's pretty cool. Um, the one that I'm second most excited about is the Dark Prince. I use the Dark Prince on one of my decks, so to have a card or a hit point increase on that is pretty good for me. So moving on, we're going down to the baby dragon. So the baby dragon, they're doing a slight bump, not really much on hit point, or not anything on hit points or anything of that nature. They're just making the range 3.5 to 3. So I don't know how much of a boost that will give it. I mean, that doesn't get me excited at all, but let me know if that's something that you're interested in, or if any of these. What are you guys most excited about on this new update? The skeleton count, I guess they're figuring they're gonna raise it from 4 skeletons instead of 3. Um, I mean, I see some people use the skeleton as the distraction, so that will be a little bit better distraction, I guess. And then the last one, the skeleton army, went from 16 skeletons being dropped to 15. This is another hit from the previous 20, I believe. But when they lowered it from 20 to 16, they actually lowered it in elixir. So yeah, so that's the updates. It'd be fun to see what these cards could do once the update is established. I believe, let's see, it's on the 14th is going to be established. So let me know what you guys think about the update. What's your favorite? What you think is going to be just the best update? And yeah, see you guys on the next video.
I tried.